15. Weather from where you live.
Well, storms are forming pretty rapidly in our northwestern counties right now ahead of a disturbance that's coming into Illinois. Quite a bit of lightning being produced by these. They're not severe, at least at the present time. Also, a few storms trying to fire on the tail end of the morning storms that we had in our viewing area. And I think as we go into the evening, these storms may actually back build a little bit towards Peoria and Bloomington, Illinois. And the potential exists for them to kind of morph together into perhaps a small cluster and bring at least isolated to a few severe weather reports from wind and hail, and also some locally heavy rainfall. Pretty heavy thunderstorm Enos down to Morocco, moving eastward towards Rensselaer, and other storms St. Anne to near Watseka, moving towards the Ketland and back into the Morocco areas as well. Now we'll have these storms around this evening with a few going severe, and then it's the heat, the main story really as we get into the weekend. The heat index as high as 108, temperatures well into the 90s. And speaking of 90s, after 72 tonight, tomorrow 90 to about 92, the heat index near 100, 91 Lafayette, Romney, 92 at Pine Village, 92 at Kokomo, low 90s on Saturday as well, even 93 at Pine Village and Fowler, 92 Lafayette. The heat index near 100 to perhaps as high as about 103. So high-risk futurecast does kind of morph those storms together, bring them through the viewing area, and at 11 o'clock tonight, it's got them in Howard, Tipton, Clinton, and Boone counties, and pulling them out of the area. And then for the rest of the night, I think just some cloudiness, perhaps some patchy, locally dense fog around before a few more storms refire tomorrow. Really at any point during the day, a few storms around, and even at 6 o'clock tomorrow evening, Futurecast indicating a few storms with the high heat and humidity, and a few storms even later tomorrow evening before they fade away, and we see some patchy, locally dense fog with 70s once again early Saturday morning. And for Saturday itself, afternoon and evening, a few isolated storms cannot be ruled out with partly cloudy skies, and again, the hot, humid weather, and Sunday looks to be the hottest day of the year so far. And this is Saturday for the Uptown Jazz and Blues Festival, downtown Lafayette, 92 at 5, 90 at 6, but notice the heat index, upper 90s to around 100 degrees, and even at 11 o'clock at night, 82 degrees with the heat index at 86. 7-day forecast. You may dodge a storm or two on Saturday. Otherwise, it's dry and 93 on Sunday, 91 Monday and Tuesday, a few storms Tuesday, and then it cools off just a little bit. We're back down to the upper 80s to around 90 Wednesday and Thursday. You know, back in July when we looked at a 7-day, we would see, 74,
a bunch of 70s.
75, and now it's the other way around.
Yeah, it feels good. All right, thanks,
Yes,
Jeff.
sure.
Well, if you're a football player, pretty football player, this kind of weather's tough to be out in.
It is tough. It's a little humid, but
Yes.
the